We got
That's what I'm saying.
so that's the end of my notes, but we're gonna get into a deeper conversation with the video game companies in the video game world, and how we fear how things is just the way that things are going. Do you want to
Yep.
start off first?
Yep. At times I'm kind of like laggy too, but it's okay. Yeah, I think we're at the end here. I think we are about to see another video game crash. It's happening. It's happening. The video game industry enjoyed like almost 20 years of smooth cash flow. And then I think once code hit and everyone was playing games and everyone was inside, they were seeing these record numbers. And like Icarus, I think they flew a little too close to the sun, right? And once the numbers started going down, well, in capitalism, that's the worst thing you could ever have is the numbers going down, right? So now we're seeing, first we saw nonstop cash grabs, remakes, and only some of them were bumping, and then that was fine. Last year, full of flops. There were at the very well, we got some good games last year, but this year, full of flops. Most of them, like, actually, we did get some good games last year, but this year has been full of flops. I haven't seen, like, this year is actually insanely full of flops. And then on top of that, we have all the consoles are just a shit show. And it's so many companies trying to keep up while not hitting the revenue that they're getting anymore. And you can see it, and you can see it in the stocks, and you can see it in just all these different ways that they're trying to monetize things, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's the end soon.
And it's a combination of things. Inflation hasn't made anything better, but I just think that the video game world, along with Hollywood, they're creatively bankrupt. They're out of ideas.
Yep.
What could they possibly do?
They absolutely are, yep.
Now that hasn't been done before. Like I feel like they rested on their laurels with the DLC bullshit. They rested on that. They rested on these remakes, and now people are getting tired of remakes. So what are y'all gonna do? The video game sales because of the prices like I just mentioned, and because bullshit tactics like this, people aren't buying your stuff. So I mean, I think the last time when we was talking about Sony, I think it dropped the Sony hardware. These guys plan on doing. Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties over here myself. What the hell, Twitch?
Yeah, we'll just finish this rant.
Yeah, well,
it's okay. It's my side.
Yeah,
I'm lagging.
My bitrate just dropped. But anyways, though.
Yeah, Twitch is being weird. Mine too. Anyway.
Yeah, so it's like I don't think that there's anything more that these video game companies can do because, like I said, creatively bankrupt. They can't keep doing the DLC bullshit because that doesn't work. They can't keep doing remakes. So what technology?
Nope.
With technology being the way that it is, as advanced as it is, there's really nothing else that they can do. So
there's nothing.
And it's like, it's scary when you're a console gamer and you have a lot of people who don't want to realize that how bad things are getting. But I mean, it's really bad.
Exactly.
It's really bad. Nobody's buying consoles. People can't afford to get, they can't really afford to buy PCs and stuff, and it's just
exactly. Sorry, mine are being weird too.
It's all good. So
yeah,
I really don't know. I really don't know where we go from here.
Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue. We've hit the peak of so many.
And it's like even if they came out, even if they come,
that's what I'm saying. Like nothing.
Idea because what do we have that alone these franchises that a lot of people have nostalgia for, and then they screw it up.
Yep. Oh yeah, remakes have been sucking, and then there's like, I would think even the next big thing, like The next big thing, like, there was VR, but VR is fucking expensive, and there's, like, not a lot of games that support VR, and then the fact is, like, with me, I'd love to try VR, but I don't know if I'm gonna get motion sick. Like, yeah, we've kind of gotten to the point, and they can't razzle dazzle us anymore with good graphics and stuff, right?
Yeah, because it all comes down to like you're playing the same thing. Like when Nintendo, I played Pokemon back in '97. Every single Pokemon game from that point is basically it's the same game with better graphics and just more Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Microsoft with the bullshit Call of Duty games. It's the same damn game over and over again.
Yep.
You know, it's like you're not fooling anybody. And it's like after a while, did they honestly think that this was going to keep people enticed and keep people wanting to play their stuff? They're just giving us the same stuff. And Capcom reselling the same game on every console that comes out.
Yeah.
I love Resident Evil 4, but how many damn times are you going to keep putting it out on new consoles? I played it on the game.
Exactly.
I played it on the GameCube. I played it on the PS2 when they ported it over. I played it on the PS3 when they ported it. I played it on PS4. Now they got the remakes that they pushed out on all the consoles. Now they got them on mobile. And when the PS6 comes out and the next Xbox, they'll port the games to that. It's like, do something else.
They're out of ideas. They're out of ideas.
And it's like this is ridiculous. Like, and it's like when we do get unique games from the indie developers, they attack them and try to get it taken down.
Exactly. No one can win.
And then they wonder why. And then they wonder why they can't sell nothing. Why nothing is moving. What the hell did y'all expect?
Shot themselves in the foot.
Y'all taking away all avenues for a gamer to be able to get your product or to get a product like your product. So what do you expect? You know?
Exactly.
It's just, I mean, and I don't feel sorry for it. You know who I feel sorry for? The fans. Some of them, because some of them are just fucking idiots. But
yeah,
you know, for the game developers who spend time and hours developing this stuff, and you know they're just doing what the company's telling them to do. So I don't really blame them. At the end of the day, it's people like Anna Perna or whatever the heck her name is. People like her. It's people like that dumb idiot, the former president from Blizzard, who said that, oh, you're getting a discount from the PS5 Pro 700 price.
Yeah.
It's people.
It's all cope.
It's people like that. On top of that, they got people who have no idea what the hell they're doing. They have no idea what the gaming mind is like, what gamers like, because they don't come from that world.
Exactly.
So they're going about it.
They're so disconnected.
It is, and it's sad. And
it is.
I never thought I would ever get to a point where I'm just like, you know, gaming, I'm not really that excited about it anymore. No,
I just play what I play, but yeah, the day of being hyped for releases is over for me. What's the point?
Yeah,
like 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be trash, or it's gonna need like 20 updates until it's not trash, and then you just buy the Ultimate Edition. Like,
yeah, that's bad. That the last game that I was excited for was the Resident Evil 4 remake. That was the last game I was excited about. People keep asking me about Metal Gear Solid 3, the remake, and Silent Hill 2, and I'm just like, I'm cautiously optimistic. That's about as good as these companies are gonna get out of me, man.
Yeah, that's about it for me too. Yeah.
And it's like I swore off Nintendo, even though I love Metroid. I love Metroid, and I you know, there are games that I like to play. I'm not gonna give them any more of my money. If this is the bullshit that they're gonna do, I can't support that. And if more people did that shit, these companies would not do this crap. If y'all said no, we're not gonna buy it, and I think that's where it's going. People are just saying, I'm not buying it. You know, because video game companies were at their best when their back was against the wall and they had to figure out something.
Yeah, exactly. But
and you talk about, you know,
here we are.
Yeah, the old saying that you know that my father says, privilege is invisible to those who have it. So
exactly,
when you got people who have this endless amount of cash coming in, we can do whatever we want. Overinflated egos. And look where that got you.
And then they lose sight of it, and they're not making stuff for the common man anymore. They're just making things line their pockets.
Yeah. And it is sad. It is very sad, but rant over. I'm sorry I went off on a tangent there, folks.
Yep, that's no worries.